So I read, starting at the beginning, by the time you were 15, that you were already had lived in 20 different homes. Is that true?
Oh, maybe 40, yeah.
Maybe 40?
Yeah.
Why so?
My mom liked to move a lot. A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. One time we moved from one house to the house next door.
What if Johnny Depp's latest film isn't just a comeback, but a statement? What if Jeanne du Barry isn't simply about a king's mistress, but a mirror? A mirror reflecting judgment, isolation, public exile, and a man stepping back into the light after years in the shadows. Because when Jeanne du Barry premiered at Cannes, the world didn't just see a period drama, they saw Johnny Depp. And whether you love him or question him, you felt it. Tonight, we're looking at this performance in a completely different way. Not just as acting, but as narrative. For years, Depp's name wasn't attached to premieres. It was attached to headlines, courtrooms, viral clips, public debates. His legal battle with Amber Heard transformed him from Hollywood royalty into one of the most polarizing figures in entertainment. Studios distanced themselves. Franchises moved on. The public narrative shifted. But then came Jeanne du Barry. Not a blockbuster, not a franchise reboot, a restrained historical French drama, directed by and starring Maïwenn. This wasn't random casting. This felt intentional. In the film, Depp plays King Louis XV, a ruler aging, isolated, scrutinized by his court, a man surrounded by luxury, yet emotionally distant. And that's where something fascinating happens. Narrative resonance. When art begins to echo life, Louis XV in Jeanne du Barry isn't introduced as a triumphant monarch. He's tired, withdrawn, watched, judged, the court whispers. The aristocracy resents change. Society scrutinizes every move. Sound familiar? After years of public controversy, Depp's own image became a battlefield. Social media turned into a digital courtroom. The court of public opinion delivered its own verdict long before any legal decision. And yet, here he is, in Paris, at the Cannes Film Festival, opening the event, walking the red carpet under flashing lights. The symbolism is hard to ignore. The opulence of Versailles in the film contrasts sharply with the vulnerability of its characters. And in that vulnerability, Depp doesn't overact. He underplays. He listens more than he speaks, almost as if he understands what it means to be watched and misunderstood. Power in the French court is fragile. It shifts through whispers, alliances, perception. Not unlike Hollywood, in Jeanne du Barry, influence isn't always loud. It's subtle, a glance, a favor, a rumor. And that mirrors celebrity culture today. Because in modern fame, power isn't just box office numbers, it's narrative control. After being removed from projects like Pirates of the Caribbean, many assumed Depp's influence was over. But influence isn't just about studios, it's about audience connection. And the audience never truly left. The applause at Cannes reportedly lasted several minutes. Not just for a performance, but for a return. The definition of power in celebrity has evolved. It's no longer controlled solely by institutions. It's shaped by public allegiance. And Depp's return shows something powerful. Perception can fall, but it can also rebuild.
You know that feeling you get sometimes when you're standing in a high place? Sudden urge to jump? I don't have it.
History has a way of softening extremes, re-examining narratives, separating scandal from legacy. Jeanne du Barry quietly invites that reflection, because the real courtroom today isn't physical. It's digital, instant, permanent, and ruthless. The court of public opinion doesn't wait for nuance, but art creates space. By portraying a monarch judged by society, Depp indirectly steps into a conversation about judgment itself. Was this intentional? Maybe, maybe not. But impact doesn't require intention. The film becomes a lens. Through it, audiences are forced to confront a deeper question. How much of what we believe is shaped by headlines, and how much by evidence? Johnny Depp's career has always existed somewhere between myth and rebellion. From Captain Jack Sparrow to Edward Scissorhands, outsiders have been his specialty. And now, once again, he plays a figure isolated within power. But this time, the symbolism feels heavier because it overlaps with reality. Whether Jeanne du Barry becomes a commercial hit or not isn't the only point. Its cultural significance may outlast its box office numbers. It marks a transition from scandal-driven headlines to performance-driven discussion. And that's where legacy begins to reshape itself. Because sometimes a film isn't just a role, it's a chapter. And in this chapter, Johnny Depp doesn't shout. He doesn't fight. He simply exists on screen, calm, measured, present. And sometimes, that's the loudest statement of all.